Modern Family was an immensely popular sitcom that recently ended its 11-season run on ABC, and it provided a great starring role for actress Sofia Vergara. Despite the consistent employment it gave her, there were a few problems she had with her role on the program. Join Facts First to see why Sofia Vergara had two big problems with Modern Family. When Sofia Vergara secured her role as the character of Gloria on Modern Family, the actress had been trying to make a name for herself in the entertainment industry for several years. The role of Gloria proved her big break, though no one could have predicted what a major success the sitcom would become. Modern Family lasted for 11 seasons before ending only recently, and Sofia stayed on for the show's entire run as one of its most popular characters. There's certainly a great deal Sofia loved about her time on Modern Family, but there were a few things the actress flat out hated about it. According to Sofia, the worst part about her time on Modern Family was when the character of Gloria got a dog. That, of course, was a French bulldog named Stella, and Sofia was forced to act as if she was head over heels in love with it. Given that Sofia isn't all that fond of little dogs, this proved a hard job. Sofia claims when she grew up in Colombia, she never had any experience with little dogs, only big ones. The big ones never got up in her lap and licked her face like Stella, and they were also predominantly kept outside. While Sofia didn't like having to act alongside the little dog, she says she had no personal grudge against the small creature. Despite being uncomfortable, the actress did her best. Fans of Modern Family may be surprised to learn Sofia wasn't actually all that fond of the dog who played Stella, but this is the magic of acting. Sofia's Columbian heritage is a big deal to her. Sofia Vergara talks a lot about her time growing up in Colombia, and it was her Colombian origins that helped her get the Modern Family role. Gloria was meant to be somewhat of a stereotypical Latina, and the producers knew that Sofia was the perfect choice to play the character when they heard her authentic accent. Sadly, audiences weren't initially all that receptive to the character, as they felt she was too much of a stereotype. The audience's reaction yielded the second thing that Sofia Vergara grew to hate about her role on Modern Family. However, Sofia was quick to defend the character of Gloria as soon as criticism started coming in. According to Sofia, she based her portrayal of the character on her mother and grandmother, both of whom acted in similar ways. Sofia went on to add that she had actually advised the writers of Modern Family early on about how best to handle her Latina character, and that her input made it so the character was less stereotypical. This didn't prevent Sofia's performance on the show from being attacked by those who thought it was too stereotypical. Some of the aspects of Gloria's character that fans were quick to attack included the character's hypersexuality, which is a stereotypical trait sometimes associated with Latinas. Another thing about the character that was often attacked was how loud she was, which audiences viewed as another negative Latina stereotype. After all that Sofia had been through to get her breakout role on Modern Family, and all the positive contributions she gave to the show's writers to give her character more depth, this criticism certainly hurt her feelings. Modern Family was meant to depict alternative families. The creators of Modern Family intended for the show to depict alternative families that provided contrast to the typical nuclear families that have dominated the medium of television since its inception. Some of the ways Modern Family broke tradition was including a family led by a homosexual couple, as well as depicting Gloria as being the much younger second wife of an older man, played of course by television veteran Ed O'Neill. Before we tell you more about Modern Family, be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to Factsverse if you haven't already. Modern Family made great use of Sofia's accent. Sofia's character, Gloria, was the second wife of a much older man named Jay, played by Married with Children alum Ed O'Neill. Jay has 2 children from his previous marriage that are around Gloria's age, making for a decidedly unique family situation. Given that Gloria was supposed to be a loud-talking Latina, the role proved the perfect fit for the eminently Colombian Sofia. But prior to landing the role, Sofia had a hard time making it in Hollywood with her striking accent. Sofia was born and raised in Colombia. She dropped out of school after deciding to become a model, and found some moderate success in the modeling industry in her home country before the murder of her brother in the late 1990s inspired the future star to move to the US and try her hand at starting up a career in Hollywood. She ended up struggling for years in the entertainment industry before receiving her breakout role on Modern Family, and she blamed much of this struggle on her Colombian accent. When Sofia came to the conclusion she wouldn't be able to get any good acting gigs on account of her accent, she decided she'd get rid of it by any means necessary. She spent vast sums of money working with a one-on-one speech therapist trying to get her accent to go away. However, even after all the training, it was still as prominent as ever. According to Sofia, she worked with her speech therapist 3 hours a day for 3 days a week, and she paid by the hour. To add insult to injury, the role that would end up making her a star took full advantage of the actress's prominent Colombian accent. Sofia got along great with Ed O'Neill. Although Sofia had a hard time dealing with fans during the early years of Modern Family's popularity, she had an easy time getting along with co-stars. Sofia claims she was fairly nervous about playing the much younger wife of a character played by Ed O'Neill, due both to the actor's status as a television veteran and the fact that the two have a fairly significant age difference. But when it came time for filming to actually start, Sofia found that she and Ed got along swimmingly. According to Sofia, there wasn't a single time over the course of the 11-season run where they didn't get along. And this is certainly something when you realize there was barely a day of filming where the two didn't have to stay in close quarters. Despite their massive age difference, Sofia claims the two were actually able to relate to each other quite a bit during filming. She says there was rarely a moment where she and Ed weren't laughing and joking together when the cameras weren't rolling. Watch out for Sofia Vergara in Netflix's upcoming Griselda. Modern Family first came on the air in 2009 and its last episode aired in 2020. In the time since it's ended its run, Sofia has been keeping busy in the entertainment industry. She started up a gig as a judge on America's Got Talent, and now it appears she's ready to step back into the acting game with the upcoming Netflix series Griselda. It's a passion project for Sofia, who has always wanted the chance to play the show's titular character. It's named after and centered on real-life figure of Griselda Blanco, who was colloquially known as the cocaine godmother. Griselda was a notorious Colombian drug queenpin, and this sounds like a perfect role for the beautiful Sofia Vergara. Now it's time to hear from you. Which one of these facts was most surprising to hear about? Let us know in the comments section below. And before you go, make sure you give this video a like and subscribe to Facts First if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content. By the way, if you haven't joined Facts First as a member yet, be sure to look below this video and click the join button. By becoming a paid member of Facts First, you'll get access to exclusive video content that you won't find anywhere else. This includes some of our more mature content that isn't suitable for public audiences, which includes topics like Hollywood actresses who posed for Playboy and some of the steamiest moments in movie history. Plus, you can enjoy these videos completely ad-free. Our biggest fans will notice they also get badges next to their name when they leave comments on our videos. We pay special attention to comments from our members, and so do other viewers. So if you want exclusive content from Facts First or inside access to discussions with other community members, click the join button to get started for just $4.99. There are hours of members-only videos waiting for you, with new videos added every month.